Where's Deborah Rogers? Where is some of these people? Why is everybody not talking about this? Hello, Bosco and George. Hello, Mr. Bean. George, homie. Hey, Scrubzilla. Much love, brother. Thank you for that $10 in cans that you saved up for me. Means way more than $1 million to me. Can't thank you enough. I want to know where Deborah Rogers is, Scrubzilla. Why hasn't she been posting? Is she in jail, or is she just not been court ordered to not speak, or what?
And everybody just quit talking about it too.
Live chat. Nobody's talking about where Deborah Rogers is at. She hasn't been in Delete Law's live chats
for over a month.
Good morning, Douglas Fox. Thank you for being here. I don't know about. I've been more threatened ever since I've been trying to get Nye County to stop Jim Basinger from harassing and threatening me. They have conducted zero investigation. In the case of the lady where we were attacked for we were protesting, we were using our words, we were standing in public, that we were told to shut up and leave. Two things we don't have to do. We were shot at, we were battered, our camera equipment was broken, and there was zero investigation. We're hearing around town that the lady had already been prosecuted with the victims not being in attendance in the court, where she possibly has even, and she isn't even the only assailant or the only criminal in the whole matter. She's the only one being prosecuted, even though there was like 4 to 5, maybe 6 attackers in general, in all. Scrubzilla, you didn't know that we were shot at? It was really Silent Auditor that was shot at because the lady wanted to shoot me, but, you know, I don't fucking, you know, you can't defend yourself against a gun, maybe unless you had a gun on you at the time. So the best bet is to jog off, which I did, you know, and Silent Auditor walked away, and the lady pursued Silent Auditor and shot at his head over his right shoulder. Yeah, not many of even the people that care about us even know about it. Why does the live chat keep going away? I'm calling the Seeker, Scrubzilla. You know, I was gonna go live in front of my computer so I could show you guys like this little Marcy's Law and all this other shit. All the laws and the regulations and the provisions of law set to regulate his or her official conduct and stuff like this. The policies, the policies for the employees, the NRS statutes the statutes of each state that are supposed to be provisions of law that regulate his or her official conduct. So the just rules and regulations so that the public service agents can't be bad to the people while they attempt to enforce the laws of this nation. Those are all being held hostage and enforced at the whim. Scrubzilla says, "The fuck? How dare she?" I don't know how dare she. I guess you just get your son to bring a gun up to the scene of a crime that you've plotted to attack people, and then the son does bring the gun to the scene of the mother's crime, and then the mother he does drop the bag on the ground. The mother does grab the gun. Hey, Christopher Real, thank you for being here. I wish the Delete Laws would come in here. I wish I could have a conversation about where is Deborah. I don't understand. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about where Deborah is, and I have a feeling that I'll be in the same spot. All slammed in, thrown in a jail somewhere where nothing else matters, and who's talking about it? Nobody. That's what the way I feel right now. Sorry for feeling that way, but wow. How you doing over there at New York, Christopher Real? Hey. Hello, Bert Johnson. You saw Justice Berserker or Deborah Rogers 2 or 3 or 4 weeks ago? Scubzilla? Nobody tells anybody shit. I know you're playing and everything, but can you calm it down? LOL, calm it down. They're all having fun and shit, but I want to try to conduct a live or whatever, so I have to have the puppies calm down. Pretty weird. I shouldn't even tell them to calm down. I should just tell them to go at it. I'm trying to understand what's going on and whatever freedom we're trying to showcase the fact that we have freedoms and rights in this country, and it's not happening. I think every morning I get on the YouTube lately, or the internet in general, I'm seeing the pigs and the ones that are holding the offices attempting to change. If they're not using the statutes overbroad, then they're trying to change the statutes on the laws to fit their whims. None of them know recording policies or recording laws, the right to record acts or any of this stuff, and they all act for private gain first, and then when we catch them acting for private gain, there's no repercussion for them. It's just sorry, we won't do that again. It's like, no, that's not acceptable. None of this is acceptable.
Yeah, or he don't work for the county no more, as he's fucking going in and out of the county yard.
We've been told by the county, you guys, that the old man employee in Knight County that's been threatening me and harassing me, we were told that he no longer works for Knight County. Yet I keep on getting told by people around town. Even my wife saw him at the county yard yesterday, going in and out like he has the keys to the county yard. My friend, he told me that he saw the guy using the county backhoe from the county yard. So if he's resigned or he's no longer employed by Knight County, why is he still going in the county yard down here using the county backhoe and all this other good shit? He was caught on camera by me, by my other fellow journalists, threatening me to stuff my camera up my ass. That's a threat of physical force. It was even said to by the deputy that yes, it constitutes a real threat of physical force. He said he was going to stuff my camera up my ass. He says that one of these days his camera will be stuffed up his ass, and let it be known that Jim Basinger is telling you blase. I don't know how many of you saw my videos.
The deputies even said that it was threats with intent to make
Why
good.
should any one of you guys care about me when you have your own lives, huh? That's why I don't blame you guys for not caring that much. And when I say you don't care, I mean I bet you care. I talk to you guys basically on a daily basis in most cases. I believe that you care. Moving would be an option, Godzilla, but yeah. It's that, or it sounds like you got a war that Uncle Scrub know if you need it to fight dirty. LOL. I don't know about any of all that. If anybody's gonna, but I think that you better not use your right to defense in this country because they will not uphold your right to defense unless it's suits their whim, suits their political whim. There is no United States of America. This is KGB 1974 Russia, where your neighbor needs to see something and say something instead of actually seeing a crime. You guys, everybody thinks it's a fucking joke, you know? The live chat will not stay up on the live chat will not stay up on the screen. I cannot see the live chat. It keeps on going away, which is annoying as a mother. Are you a decade or whatever? Shit, who is, fool? They have declared war on we the people. Well, yeah,
Here's the
but we the people aren't doing one goddamn thing about it.
live chat. See,
Oh my God, he said goddamn. It's like, who the fuck cares what the fuck we say anymore? It is only up to the government. Even if the government knows that that you have the right to speech, shit, they'll try to put a limit on that speech. So if you have to ask, if there's a limit on the speech, that's fully gone, you know? It's like, I don't know if anybody's seen my conversation between the district attorney, deputy district attorney in Nye County in the court hallway, where he was being biased, where he didn't even know what the Nevada Commission on Ethics was, where he was trying to tell me that there was limits on free speech instead of trying to uphold my free speech. He's not working for the sole benefit of the people, and every single one of us is letting him do it. I mean, I'm sitting here arguing, and I'm sitting here telling him that he's wrong, but who else is? You know, I don't see anybody else actively telling them that they're wrong. I mean, there's a lot of things going on. Should I just let my case just go and just take everything, take the go, you know, should I up and leave my case to go and help other people's cases? But what are we going to do? Are we going to stand? Are we going to form a line? Are we going to fucking form a human shield? Are we going to make it to where people can't, where employed persons can't hijack and kidnap people? Most of the people I talk to in the community that is even trying to advocate for rights is like, no, they have rights too. That I am God. I am God. I commented on a fucking one of those Joker channels that do the pranks and stuff. I think his name. What's that kid's name? The tall kid with the black hair. Well, I mean, not black hair, but dark hair, dark brown hair, and his name starts with a B. I think his first and last name starts with a B. And we were commenting on some Target thing, and that I Am God is actively on there trying to tell people about their rights and everything, about Target's rights, not about the people's rights that are being welcomed into the store, public access. No, public access doesn't mean that you have public rights. You have to follow the private properties policies. It's like, no, that private property, the only way they can get a business license in this country is if they adhere to the Constitution and ethical practices of the state and the country and the country in which they're operating in. They agreed to all the terms. They're the ones that signed the contract for their LLC and get their business license and all that. I didn't sign that shit for them. So why are they inviting me into their store and then trying to tell me about their policies? You know, okay, you're going to discriminate against me and my camera in your store. Don't invite anybody in your store then. That was where people used to send cease and desist letters to these stores that try to discriminate against somebody's camera. Oh, so you have the right to walk in there with your beard, but I don't have the right to walk in there with my camera? What kind of shit is that? Who really even gives a shit about all this stuff? I'm not seeing it from the nation. Oh, I know. Tell Scrubzilla, tell that to I Am God. He wants to suck the dick of Target policy. We're fully surrounded and immersed by dudes like that I Am God who come on to like delete laws' chat live chats and
People
act like
wanna-
he's
people-
there for delete laws or
people
me or
wanna-
any one of
people
you
wanna-
who
people-
watch,
people-
and he ain't.
People want to fucking help out and showcase shit when it's gonna bring them the clicks and the fucking views and everything like that, but because they think you're a little bit fucking vulgar or fucking not saying the right words that they want to fucking hear, they won't showcase your shit, or they won't even fucking put a fucking finger on it, and it's bullshit.
Hello, Cope Dog. I would say in Cope Dog, Ian Cope Dog or whatever, but I just want to say, hey, Cope Dog, sorry about that, bro, for even saying all that other stuff. But yeah, it's how it is. Mushroom Manny knows. Hey, Cope Dog. Cope Dog! Cope Dog! That's how it is with Scrubzilla, too. Scrubzilla! And even Mushroom Manny. Mushroom Manny! Jeebus Crisp! Most cops think
What's up,
that
Sly
they
Shy?
are the law. Like, for instance, they think that just because they have, sorry, the chat keeps disappearing at opportune moments for it. Sorry, I got to reread that. Jeebus Crisp says most cops think that they are the law. Like, for instance, they think that just because they have a badge and a gun, everything they tell you is a lawful command. Ain't that the truth, Jeebus Crisp?
Yeah, what about
Hello, Sly Shy. Sly Shy, beautiful,
It's sad that we have been
the awesome, the soul of the world,
I said it's sad that we have
the
been
glue,
asking
some
for
of the
help
glue that
for
keeps
almost
us all together.
2 years and people still don't know about it. This is the divide. We are
And it's not just the cops.
and in the business of what's going on, and no one wants to help or showcase our stuff because they think we're too vulgar. Wake the fuck up, people.
Yeah, well, what is it? Yeah, I would like Douglas Fox says, make cops make up laws to fit their situation, and it's worse than that because they'll either make up laws to fit their situation or they'll take the existing statute, enforce it as its law under their opinion, and then enforce that state statute overbroad of the policy of which it was designed to be regulating in the first place. And yeah, basically they're the ones in control of this system, so they get to do whatever they want. They get to be against the law, against ethical policy, against all this stuff. It's not working no more. We're supposed to have a right to record our public officials in the course of their public duties, yet they think that their phone calls are private. They think that I got the public defender in my case. I was told by somebody to use the public defender, even though that's against my beliefs. I do not like the public defender. I was told to use it as a public defender because it's an option readily available. It's a tool designed to be used that can be a broken tool, but nevertheless they want me to use it so that if that tool helps, then that's one thing, but if it's broken, then we can point out the fact that it's broken. But I don't really like that idea, even though I'm using that idea. Gloria AD, thank you for being in here. Gloria, you're like the mom of our chats. You're like you're part of the glue, like Sly Shy, that holds us together. Hey, Lou Scott, the awesome comedical value that teaches us that whoever likes Lou Skunt has to be a good being, because if they can if they don't find Lou Skunt to be very provocative, then they're probably a badass person, or people. Hello, Auditing Erie County. Thank you for being in my live. I wish I could do more when I tried to help you. I've only made a couple of these little videos about, calling in on your behalf, or not on your behalf, but like on my, I want to make the call, but I want to let the public service agents know that they're doing wrong by you is all I'm saying. Not that you've told me to call or that I'm doing it on your behalf or anything like that. It's that I take it upon myself to see some wrongs being happened and done in your videos, which in New York, there's a ton of wrong being done. I'm so happy about Long Island Audit, even though I don't always agree with Long Island Audit. Even when I don't agree with him and I don't really like his style, I still like all of his videos that I come across. And I believe he's doing a very good job. He's doing it in his style. And a lot of people like his style and everything. My style is I like to be a little bit more provocative because provocation needs to be known as our right to be provocative. We have a right to free expression. We have to be able to express ourselves. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. We have to have a right to free expression. We shouldn't be threatening physical violence on anybody. That's the only thing that you shouldn't do with your voice or your word or your speech is threaten physical violence on anybody. Everything else should be okay, and that deputy district attorney was like, can you yell fire in a crowded theater? It's like, hell yes you can. Yelling fire doesn't do shit. It doesn't mean anything. It's like, fire. What does that mean? Does that mean fire your gun? Does that mean there's a fire in the corner? Maybe if you went up to like the person working there and was like, there's a fire down on seat aisle 3. It's growing larger and it's about to engulf the entire building. And then the people go in there and there is no fire in there at all. Maybe that, but just yelling the word fire. Come on. How is that gonna be unlawful? I don't give a fuck where you're at. And that district attorney, that deputy district attorney was only using that to attempt to find out if I was going to agree with his dumb shit or not. It's like we all have the right to lie, not just cops. I don't have to tell you the fucking truth. I don't have to. I can believe any fucking thing I want. If I tell you I'm an attorney in fact, that doesn't have to fucking be true. What am I going to get out of telling you that I'm an attorney in fact? Nothing. Not one fucking thing. It's bullshit. It's like I could even believe it fully that I'm an attorney in fact, but does that really make me an attorney in fact? Fuck no, it doesn't. It's like, what the hell is going on with this country? Nobody actually even knows what the fuck's going on. Even the people enforcing the law are just enforcing whatever the fuck they feel like. Hey, Brandon Mitchell, thank you for being here. Mushroom Manny, I've already said thank you.
Auditing Erie counties in here.
Yeah. Thank you all. Hey, Malone. The Malones always just put the eyeballs. I don't know if it's High Malone or whichever Malone it is, but they always just put the eyeballs. I want to believe that they're in my chats or anybody else's chat for support, but I can't really tell which. But I appreciate them being there if they are. Needless to say, it's kind of a weird thing. Victim list, sir. What about Malone? Victim list. Which part is which? Oh, are you talking about the verbiage? The words are victimless. Thumb up. 4-leaf clover. Thumb up. Yeah. Good to see you too, Jeebus Crisp. Good to see you, Lou Scott. Good to see you, Douglas Fox. Good to see you, Sly Shy. Good to see you, Gloria AD. Good to see you, Scrubzilla, Malone, Christopher Real, and all others. Gloria AD, have you heard from Justice Berserker? Jeebus Crisp, have you heard from Deborah Rogers? Who in chat has heard from Deborah Rogers?
I haven't heard nothing from her about Deborah in like a month.
I checked Deborah Rogers' channel and all the videos. They don't have no videos. Yep, it is illegal until they find a way to profit off of it. Yeah, I know. I haven't heard anything from her either, Gloria AD, and I've been worried about her for about 2 months now. Why isn't she in the live chats? Why isn't she posting videos? Why isn't she reacting? And if she is in like a jail or something, why isn't anybody getting a hold of her to where we can hear her voice on a live feed over the phone? You know, find out what's going on with her if she is in jail. Find out how they're treating her. Find out, you know. You ask Chili Jeebus Crisp. You ask Chili Gloria AD. You know, Scrubzilla, you ask Chili. I can't find out. Oh, I know. I hear you. Right there with you. Right there with you. I know she had court last week, someone said. I thought she had already been to her trial. I thought trial was over like, 5 months ago? Who's Chili? Never heard of her. Who's Chili? Never heard of her. Come on, auditing Erie County. No, Chili's a dude. We should all know that. Delete laws. He's a good dude too, you know. He is trying to do what's right in his heart, but you know, whether we all do right or not, now whether we were caught willfully not doing right, then that would be another thing, you know. Like for instance, with my case, it's under my belief that I have a right to record my public officials in the course of their public duties. It's also my belief that I have a right to record in public. And they're trying to charge me with stalking. They're saying I followed public service agent and said, "You piece of shit, cocksucking bitch ass boy." But you know, I have on video the undersheriff calling me a cocksucker. So if he's gonna call me a cocksucker, shit, I'll call each and every single one of them cocksucker. What the fuck, you know? And I guess that they were they're setting the bar. They've been setting the bar in this whole thing. I was being threatened and you know, harassed. I was being called a bottom feeding Obama lover and fucking told that did my mom read that for me because he didn't think I was brilliant enough to read, or that he called me a village idiot in 2015 on my video. People don't even watch my video. I've not had one. There's never been one proper investigation in my entire case from the time I told Harry Means, Nye County Detective Harry Means, about being harassed and threatened. The most he did was, go ahead and email me those videos. He did not come in honest effort to try to sit down with me and hear my full story ever. Not even my friends and family. Not one of the many auditors in our country has even came to try to interview me, like Levi Trumbull for Mr. Porter. Mr. Porter has this dude named Levi Trumbull, and Levi Trumbull basically acts as a reporter to interview Mr. Porter, he acts like sorry, that just triggered my brain into getting all confused, and I got cognitive comprehension issues. I got comprehension issues, cognitive learning disabilities, and I'm sorry about that, you guys, but
Sadly, Sam.
doesn't mean I can't learn. It doesn't mean I can't retain anything I learn, but it means that I have a hard time learning it. Going up to the point of learning is the word, you know, comprehension issues and stuff. Sorry, dyslexia. Sorry about all that, you know. Hello, Kay Stevenson. I wish I could go to Maui. They do need more auditors and stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like I want to get ready just to try to swim to freaking Hawaii. You never heard of anybody doing that. Did I see who said?
Sadly, Sam says the fucking Irish Demon's fucking streaming your shit saying he's coming to your house.
Yeah, Irish Demon always does a bunch of this stuff, sadly, Sam, because Irish Demon doesn't fight for rights. He fights for a limit on rights. You know. I like Irish Demon, by the way, everybody. I think he's not in it for the right reasons, but I do like him. He tried to punk me with a video. My sister said she watched the video. She said that there was many of Irish Demon's followers that agreed that the cop arrested me unlawfully, and that they were really on my little sister said she watched Irish Demon's video about me, and many of the commenters and comments was on my side because they could see the natural injustice in what was going on. So I thank those supporters of Irish Demon that commented in his videos. I privately haven't watched the videos because it does no good to watch some hate video about you when you are merely and only trying to stand up for rights and try to further rights, and any less of a right is a full taking. If they take one piece of your freedom of speech, they've taken the whole freedom of speech. And if they think that they can take one piece, they think that they can take all the pieces. And that's exactly what's happening in our country. You know, I say in our country, but is it really our country? There's for years we've been finding out that this country is a corporation, that it's really not for the people and all this other stuff. So I just don't understand. I just wonder when we're gonna stop living in the delusion, stop living in Stockholm syndrome, where we think that they're gonna just be good to us when they're not gonna be good to us, guys. Sorry, I'm not keeping up with chat, guys. The person did a video about you before, and apparently they live in the same area and were on the way to your home there, streaming from a blue truck. That doesn't bother me that much, sadly, Sam. You know, what am I supposed to do about it? What, are they going to come and slit my throat? Oh, man. What, to free me from a world of violence and pain and hunger, strife, greed, lust, envy, hate? What, are they going to just free me from that? Oh, sure, sadly, Sam. They're going to Paul test your house. That would be funnier than shit. Sadly, Sam is a funny character. They're just down the street. Oh. Fuck. Maybe down the highway, you mean? Down the highway from my house? Shit, dude. You must not know where I live, sadly, Sam. Fuck. It only took 3% of the population to overthrow the English. I think we are better than 5%. Possibly. You know, that 3% means that only 3% of the nation will even do anything about it when you strike the front line. That's what that 3% is. The rest of the nation will just stand back and be like, "Oh man, if your Black Lives Matter, they'll be like, oh, BLM sucks." If you're a Proud Boy, they'll be like, "Oh, Proud Boy sucks." Only 3% of those Proud Boys will even go do something. Only 3% of them BLM will even go and do something. to stand for freedom. That's what it really means. You know, out of all the protesters in this world, only 3% of those protesters will actually stand up and go protest. That's what it really means. Oh yeah, I know you're aware, Douglas Fox. You're very well aware. I watch your comments. I think that you're very smart. You know what I mean, and very on top of this. A lot of everybody, basically everybody in this chat is right there. Funny message deleted by Kay Stevenson. Which one was that? Oops, I didn't get to. Sorry. Sorry if I undeleted that message or whatever. I was trying to read it and I don't know what the hell. But yeah, I don't mind. Sadly, Sam, you guys, he's just talking on here. It's not like he's, you know, it's so we got into such a petty position, you guys. You know, that's one thing about me that you should know is I love Delete Laws. Okay, I'll be there to stand by him if I have to, and if I want to, and if I need to. But I am not Delete Laws. I'm my own person. I do my own thing. I can't appease everybody. You know, like I use the FA. You know, the PHOGOT word. And he said, "Oh, you use the F word. What is that?" It's like, "Oh, that's a cut down. That's a 90s. That was a 90s instilled cut down for a heterosexual male, not a homosexual male. That's a cut down for a heterosexual male." But I guess I'm bad because he used that word. Oh, fuck. Nobody loves me. Well, shit. Nobody loved me to begin with. Holy shit. Oh, my God. Oh, you mean to tell me I'm not loved? Fuck. I'm silent auditor. I'm not gonna be loved. No, it's truth. Everybody, every one of us needs love. Every one of us needs help too. And we're not getting enough help in this country. We're not getting enough help from the public service agents. We're not getting enough help from the public. We're not getting enough help from even us, and we're in this every single day trying to provide a new understanding, a better understanding, something that we can, some way that we can be more freer and instead of more slaved. And it just ain't happening. I don't think it's not. I don't know where everybody's mind is at, but I think everybody just wants to like keep going to work and keep making some sort of a life, maybe for their family, for their kids. I just don't see any future for kids. That's why the whole reason why I'm in this, because like I got people that I love in my life too, guys. You know what I mean? Do I want to see the people I love be trodden down and held down, oppressed, and told that they can't even say the word bunnies? If you say the word bunnies, oh God, you could just say the word bunnies. Just say bunnies all the time. But if you say the word fucking piece of shit, oh man, somebody's got some. What does piece of shit remind you of? Oh yeah, just a word. No, it doesn't even fucking hurt your feelings. Come on. Yeah, don't hurt me no more. We're all hurt. We all are all hurt. We are all hurt. Exactly, Sci-Shy. We don't help each other enough. I'm not good, guys. I'm gonna tell you that right off the bat. I can't be better than you. You're probably gonna be better than me every time. That's why, that's why I want to help everybody. I want to try to help everybody. You know, I could walk across the street and ask my old neighbor,
Yes.
"Do I try to help you?" He'll probably say, "Yeah." You know, I wish I could. I mean, so I go run across there. I start yelling out my neighbor's name. "Get your ass over here." Hey, you guys, I'm going to be really quiet real quick for a second. And you guys listen to how many cars are coming up the street, okay? Ooh, there is an engine sound in the distance. About 6 roads down. MISC is. Why do you have to ask how is Sly Shy's grammar? What do you want her to speak the proper English? The proper English? You want her to spell the proper English? Shit. That's how you can tell who's a true slave is when they not only speak the proper English, but they also spell it perfectly. You're doing everything they want you to do, buddy. Misk or whatever. Oh, does that sound from miscellaneous blue bacon? Is that what that is? Miscellaneous blue bacon? I want you to be far from perfect, Sly Shy. In fact, don't be perfect. Cut me down right now, Sly Shy. I mean, come on, tell me one bad thing about my stupid beard or something. Sly Shy rules. They of age is poor grammar. You don't know fucking grammar, bro. They of age is proper grammar. They, the people of age. You know, if you were learned, you would understand that the would
Yep.
doesn't have to be, it can be applied.
Just slave talk, Sly.
Yes, sir. Yes, they do. Sorry. They sure do, is what I'm trying to say. Boo against being educated. Educated by who? Your slave overlord that's trying to indoctrinate you into being a good little boy, miscellaneous, or good little girl, whichever one you are. Good little them. You can make yourself a them. Yeah, I am a big Dumbo, bro. That's what the fuck I'm talking about right now. Each and every one of us is living in a state of Stockholm syndrome where if we act free, we might get our asses beat down by some fucking retard that's trying to fucking act like a cop or some public service agent. Every single word I use, I've learned. Every single fucking word I use, I have learned. You hear me? I did not know this word before I learned it from somebody trying to teach it, like the schools and all this other shit. Exactly, Jeebus Chris, but typo does not make you uneducated until they are of age. Miscellaneous, you feel better about yourself now? Yeah, they do feel better about themselves. It's probably freaking that Irish demon acting like miscellaneous. He calls himself Irish demon too, but he doesn't. He's born of flesh. He doesn't have a demon bone in his body. He probably isn't even Irish either, because he loves Northern Ireland, and that's the UK. That's not Ireland, I guess. I mean, it is Ireland, but it's been stolen. So stolen land is still stolen land. No matter how long ago you stole it, it's still stolen, England. It's not, Northern Ireland needs to be liberated. There's only three peoples on this earth. That's the Irish, the Native American, and the Muslim that we know in this written history that nobody cares about. You can take as much Ireland land as you want, and people would just say, oh, cry me a river. You can take as much Palestinian land as you want. People would just, that's just the way it is. You can take as much Native American land as you want, and it's just conquest.
Yeah,
that's just the way it was. Yeah, they called the Native American savage in the 17 and 1800s. Said kill as many as you can, kill them before they kill you, and then they just changed the word savage and turned it to terrorist, and now put it on the Muslim. So that's all it is. Why don't you shave your beard, homie? And look at my beard was shaved right here. My beard, it was all shaved right here. That's not very natural of me to shave that little part of my cheek, but oh fucking well, it's what I like. I don't give a shit who doesn't like it. It shows you haven't learned much. Left my ass off. Yeah, I know. I haven't learned much. That's why I'm an insubordinate. Go ask Mr. Chevelicek. He called me an insubordinate in school because I didn't want to just do everything as I was told, like a good little piece of shit like Miscellaneous. Insubordination's key to freedom. If you do everything that you're told, you ain't free. Trust me. This country right here, this United States of America, this fucking shit is not free. Not free at all. There is no freedom here. You know, the things that are supposed to be free, like services, they were supposed to not only offer services, but they were to provide them. That's what their books say since before I was born. They don't provide services. No, they turned them into utilities and charge you guys fees, calling you fee-paying customers. You go into your public building, they call you a customer. Auditing Erie County knows that. Is Auditing Erie County still here? I remember when he was called a customer. I even called in on that video. I called them public service agents for calling him a customer. Auditing Erie County was called a customer in one of his videos. Yeah. Every time you guys go down to the water building, you guys are to pay water, you guys are getting called customers. You guys are getting charged fees instead of being provided services. Instead of the public water, the public water is coming out of the public ground, going through the public pipes, and servicing your guys' homes. But they're calling the public well where they pump the water the county well. Acting like the county owns it. The county is a corporation. The county is a corporation. It's an agency known as the county. They are not the people. They are the employees. They are set aside. This freaking ball right here makes all sorts of funny sounds. Oh, nice puppy dog. Oh, nice puppy dog. That was some commentary for that dude. Yeah, Irish Demon is a UK loyalist, sadly, Sam. He's a UK loyalist. He's not Irish. He's a UK loyalist.
Simon Kennedy, what's up, brother?
Mikey B, thank you for being in here. Hey, Simon Kennedy. Hey, brother. Support from England. Thank you, Englishman.
Exactly, Simon. Exactly. The water is a natural product. It's real stuff that's there. Why pay for it?
If everything that was bad in the whole world happened, just know, you guys, that I love you. Okay? I do. I even love, sadly, Sam and this Miscellaneous guy. I love Irish Demon. I hope that he has everything that was well wished, without taking from others. As long as he's not taking from others, I wish every single thing in this whole universe good for Irish Demon, as long as he's not taking from others. Yes, we do. We live in an illusion of freedom, Mikey B. If you drill deep enough, it's there for all. Why pay for it? Exactly. And the thing is we were supposed to have implemented a government so that we didn't have to work so hard, so that we could prosper in our private lives. That's what the government was supposed to be implemented for, was so that they promised to perform services so that we didn't have to, so that we could have better lives. But right now we're getting fucking ran through the ringer. we're getting treated. We're slaves, pure slaves. They'll tell you take your shirt off, and if you don't take your fucking shirt off, they will arrest you. That's disgusting. That's what uncivilized people do. That's what undiplomatic people do. They tell you take your shirt off.
That's a good point, Mikey B.
Let me see. What's the good point? I want to.
Statue of Liberty has a chain around her ankle.
Yeah, even the Statue of Liberty has a chain around her ankle. If the French was really the ones that gave us, they were trying to point it out. They were trying to say, "Shit, your country ain't free. Come on, you guys are trying to act like the bastions of freedom." And take the Statue of Liberty and notice that there's a chain around her ankle for a reason. CIA operative. Irish Demon's a CIA operative. Oh God, everybody run for the fucking hills. He's scary. He's so fucking scary. Oh. So I want to hear I don't want to hear. I need to hear about Deborah Rogers, everybody, because it's been playing on me. You know what I mean? I've been wondering why. Last thing she said to me was that she wanted to talk to me, but we never got the chance to click phone numbers or any emails or anything to be able to get a hold of her. And I haven't been able to get a hold of her, and I'm scared that she's just locked up in a jail somewhere, which is probably not the end of the world. But if they're treating her wrong, if they're doing things that they shouldn't be doing, then it just is not cool for anybody to be locked up and be treated wrong by those who are locking you up. And then then you can't even get this, you can't even relate this to anyone. You know.
That's why she has a channel, but she hasn't been posting. It's been mute.
You know, Delete Laws was working with her for a little while about trying to get her case. He did a good job of bringing light to Deborah Rogers' case, showing the world exactly what was happening in it. But for the last, I think the latest video posted was 5 to 8 months ago, maybe as soon as a month ago. Hey, look at Justice Berserker's in here. System. And the Lady Justice statue has her blindfold, only has one eye blindfolded. Thank you so much for being here, Justice Berserker. That's is there any way that you can miscellaneous? You're not here for the right fucking reasons. I care about what you have to say, but you know what? Bye, bitch. Fuck up, dude. I'm not fucking. What are you here for then? If you're not here to stroke me off, what are you here for? Finger my asshole? What is it? Come on, let me know. Instead of holding back, let's hear what the fuck you think. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, there we go, honey. Now you're talking like Blue Bacon. Go into the female things. So that's a memo of his bitch ass. Figure out how to block. I'm not trying to block you, little bitch. There we go. Scrubzilla. Thank you, Scrubzilla, but I mean, you didn't have to. I'm sorry that we have to do that, you guys. I'm sorry that. Do we have to do that? Do we have to? I mean, what is our words? I mean, fuck. Yeah, definitely. Yes, was becoming spam. Okay, I do see that. And before my free speech tyrants. Oh yes. How you have right, it's me, Deborah. You was asking about just as I was typing. I'm so glad that you're able to be here in the live chat and that you're able. That I can tell that you are still around. Um, I had a I don't want you. I don't want any one of you people to be sitting in a jail somewhere and nobody knows about it and nobody's talking to you and nobody's trying to get your word out. You know, those people that are in the jails are needing to be having people talk to them and about them in good light more than anybody else. Ah. Okay, hold on now. We can ignore, but it's infuriating. Yes, I know, Scrubzilla. I hear you. You know. You know, it should be known already that the further of rights is lawful. Whenever somebody's trying to limit a right, that's called disparagement, and it should be known as unlawful from the moment it was uttered. You know what I mean? Like, oh no, I don't think that you have that right. It's like, no, you know. Well, when it's a public service agent, who had a obligation to uphold rights, seeks to disparage the rights. It's like if you guys can't really disparage my rights because you have no duty obligation to uphold my rights. So you guys aren't going to be able to like deprive me of rights in some ways you are, but in some way, in most of the ways you're not going to, especially in these speech ways, or you'd have to commit a crime against me to disparage me, and then you would be just committing another crime just to disparage me. But the public service agents, they disparage us easy, just by not even taking our complaint. That's a disparagement of our right to seek redressal of a grievance under the First Amendment. So just by not taking our paperwork, that's a disparagement of rights. That's a breaking of the law, the First Amendment, the right to redress grievances. It's denying us of that right to redress grievances, so it should be known as breaking the law. I don't know how any other ways to say this, but yeah, I guess we're living in a world where up is down, down is up, backwards is forward, and forward is backwards, and left is right, and all that other stuff. So, like Donald Trump can say the truth and a lie at the same time, and not even get in trouble. Joe Biden, I almost said Bill Biden. Joe Biden can say a lie, and it can be the truth and a lie at the same time. This is a disgusting world what we're living in here. Yes, Simon Kennedy, Magna Carta, for real. It was a glorious document, I believe somewhere around 1200 and something, 1258 or 1280 something, 1200 somewhere. The United States Constitution. When the Magna Carta came out, it intrigued everybody to the point where they started philosophizing over what's really going on. What led to, all the abolitionists during the 16 and 1700s, leading up to the writing of the United States Constitution. It was a pretty good document that led up to the writing of the United States Constitution. And then the United States Constitution is supposed to be this awesome document, but everybody just tries to discredit it instead of realizing that it is imperfect. It talks about a certain class of people being 3/5 of a human, which is wholly not true. People being 3/5 of a human is untrue. or a felon. You can't call somebody a felon and then seek to deprive them of rights by using that word. That's a deprivation of rights because the Constitution isn't born right. We don't get rights for being born here. We get rights for, being human. The Bill of Rights is based on human rights. So therefore, these are not born on rights. These are human rights. I don't know how else to say that. Many people will disagree with me, but it's pretty much self-explanatory. It's self-evident. It's inherent. It speaks for itself. When you offer human rights. Now these oath-bound service agents, we didn't force them to take an oath to serve and protect and to set aside some of their rights in order to uphold the rights of you guys. We didn't do that. And we didn't force them to do that either. No, they're employees. They're part of the American Union. We, the people, are the nation of this country. There's a difference between the Union and the nation. It can be found in North Carolina Constitution. I believe it's Article 1, Section 4 of the North Carolina Constitution, state constitution. It says there's a difference between the Union and the nation. The union is the employees set to uphold our rights. The nation is the people with rights. That's the difference between the nation and the union. The nation has rights. The union is oath-bound, duty-bound, obligated to uphold those rights. But hopefully people will start seeing that. Take care, Jeebus. Jeebus has to go. Got to get to work. Good luck to you, sir. Much love, chat. Sly Shy, Scrub, Gloria, and the rest. Peace, love, and all that. That's cool, Jeebus Crisp. Thank you. And bless you. Flat Out was saying some stuff in here. Just catching up, bro. Irish Demon absolutely was British military intelligence. LOL. I put the LOL part in there. Irish Demon was British military intelligence. Oh, so he just proved to be a good compliant slave, the best bootlicker in the whole land that would do anything that he was told and not what was right. That's the version of being a military is flat out lie. Sorry to all the veterans in our country that I like the angry veteran. I like angry veterans because they're angry. They're not just trying to, like all these other bullshitters. But yeah, let's see. Flat out lie. Have you ever looked at his ring he wears on his first on his finger? What ring does he have, Justice Berserker, on his finger? Freemason's ring. I don't like to put ideas in people's minds, but it could be related to your comment. Oh, I bet. Flat out lie. He's playing on flat out fact. He probably is a flat Earth hater, who was wearing a green shirt in his little wavy thumbnail thing picture. He's green shirt, probably Irish Demon fan, comes on here only talking about Irish Demon, thinks that he has all the info about Irish Demon, might even be Irish Demon in a stupid little backup account thing. But Jesus, why can't you just come? Maybe I got Irish Demon blocked. Maybe I wish I would like him to be here right now. If he could just tell me that he is here in some sock account, that would be all right. Not that I want to. Well, he might get banned under that sock account too, but at the same time, let's have a conversation first and let's find out whether or not you need to really be banned or not. What kind of little punk pussy bitch are you? You are a flat earther? How are you a flat earther? And why are you a flat earther? I can't be a flat earther or a round earther because I haven't,
You know, there's clues. There's flat Earth clues. There's more flat Earth clues that prove that this Earth
It's
could be flat
than round.
or this realm, but I can't prove either way, so I'm not going to call myself a round earther or a flat earther. I just know that the indoctrinated curriculum down at this public school has taught everybody that the earth is round, and I just don't know how much public curriculum I can trust. That's all I got to say about that. Yes, water needs to be contained. It has to be contained. It can't just freaking all slough off a round fucking sided object. Never has, never will.
Nope.
You know, these are physical laws.
It don't matter how
Inside an atmosphere.
It don't matter how the fucking sphere is turning or rotating or fucking in orbit or any of that, dude. The water hits the fucking side of something with a little bit of rotation is gonna get thrown a lot further than fucking just falling off. Okay, so you have the chance to message him. I'm sitting here talking to this guy, and I'd just rather talk to the people I know are good, you know. I'm actually half Irish. My father was Romany gypsy who came over to England in 1953. He teach me a lot. Yep, I bet he did, Simon. You're a good man, though, Simon. You're just doing your thing. Most English people are good. They're hella good people. The government, each government of this world tricks their people into hating a certain portion of the world for the government's private gain. And what's sad is the people oftentimes believe them and actually do start hating that class of people that they decided to go against. Okay, yeah, Justice Berserker, you're under the belief that it's a sphere. That's a good belief, you know. I mean, there's some things like, you know, that could disparage that, but I'm not here to tell anybody that it's a round Earth or a flat Earth. I just know that water sits level in its container, and especially in this atmosphere, and water has to be contained, otherwise it does a thing called spilling. It has to spill. It doesn't have to spill. It just does. It's just the way water and fluidity works. And anytime you put a fluid object, whether that be a fine grain of sand or a liquid air mixture, it'll flow. It'll spill over its container if it gets to the point where it can't be contained. His addiction to authority is a self-perpetuating cycle. I believe that wholeheartedly, Mushroom Manny. Thanks for interpreting, or thanks for showcasing that. I'll try to read that. Read The Most Dangerous Superstition. Okay, I'll read that. Maybe not today, but maybe tomorrow, the next day, maybe even today. The most dangerous superstition, humanity's addiction to the authority, is a self-perpetuating cycle. I got my phone all close to the chat. My old eyes are getting old, Jack. Demon Army. Hello, Demon Army. Good to see you. Glad to have you here. I know whose Demon Army you're in. Hey, to comment on my other account, I'm guessing I am banned. So do you want to talk to me? Hey, hello, Irish Demon. Well, I just wanted, I don't know, talk to you is one thing, you know. I just wanted to let you know that it's not like anybody hates you or anything. It's just, you know, you advocate for the lesser of a right instead of doing what's right by a human being. The more you take away from the rights of a human being, the less chance they have of living. Irish Demon, I just hope that you know that. I know that you might be a proud military from the UK, which is understandable in most cases, no matter what others think about your military. You
thought that you might have been doing what was right, but the more you take from a living being, the less chance that living being has at life, and we don't need that in a world in a world such as this one. Irish Demon, just to let you know. By the way, I don't really dislike you. I don't know you enough to dislike you. I know that you've made a couple like hit pieces, they call them, the videos about me. My sister watched them. She said that the people in your chat was like siding with me in a way. You know, they wouldn't want that to happen to any of them, so they were like, you know, my sister told, "Hey, Jason Godet, you little fun lover, how you doing, brother?" Jason Godet, the fun lover. Irish Demon says, I'm totally open to a discussion with you. You're welcome on my show anytime if you would like. Yeah, you've already offered the opportunity for me to come in on your show and talk to you on panel, which is very cool. Thank you, Irish Demon. But at the same time, I can't trust you, bro. Come on. What are you gonna do? Fucking while I'm trying to fucking secure rights for the people that I live around, for some of the people I love, for the notion of this nation that was supposed to be so great. Well, you're gonna sit there and try to tell me I'm some kind of stupid ass looking piece of shit. That doesn't help at all. It doesn't. I know I'm a stupid ass looking piece of shit. Come on now. What the fuck, bro? That isn't possible in this realm. Only by truly accepting Jesus Christ can we be as free as a bird. You got that right, Justice Berserker. If they kneel on you like they knelt on George Floyd, the only person you'll have left is a notion of Jesus Christ. When they kneel on your neck like they did George Floyd, they'll just say, "Oh, you was on drugs, Jack." Kneeling on somebody's neck don't kill them. Drugs kill people. Don't you know that? That's why everybody does drugs, because they kill people. That's why 40% of all human beings on Earth does drugs, because drugs kill people. Not kneeling on people's necks. Come on, how can kneeling on somebody's neck kill somebody? The fuck? Good. Still on coffee. Hell yeah. I'm going to stay up on that coffee. You know, put a little caffeine in your blood. It's just feel all wired. They cold kills people. No one dies of old age. Something kills us all. Yep. Drugs do kill. But I swear to God, that guy was like on drugs for like 20 minutes. If he was on drugs, like they say he was on drugs, okay? So they have said that he was on that George Floyd was on drugs. So we have to, you know, the only thing we have is that, the toxicology report said that he was on drugs. So, you know, when I seen it, he was in a store arguing with somebody on drugs. He was walking out in the street. He was trying to get into his car on drugs and everything. He wasn't dying. He didn't fall over or nothing. But when he was put in handcuffs, he still wasn't dying on drugs. When he was being held standing up until they put him on the ground, he wasn't dying of drugs. But then when that Chauvin guy was kneeling on his neck, he started to complain that he couldn't breathe. And then the person on the sidewalk recording tried to say, "Hey, bro, you're kneeling on his neck. Can you get off his neck?" And the cop just kept on kneeling on his neck. And then pretty soon he was dead. So the drugs, he wasn't dying on all those drugs until the guy was kneeling on his neck. Then those drugs started killing him real quick. You know what I mean? Yes, you are enslaved. By the way, Sly Shy, Paul Enslaved is such a good person. Even though I don't go on his channel no more, I really believe in my heart that he is trying to do good for people, even though me and him don't get along. Me and Paul Enslaved get along in chat, but we do not get along talking to each other voice to voice, because it might be my problem. I think that maybe I'm the only one with the problem in that two-person conversation. I'm probably the one with the problems. I know I got problems, so you know it's easy to say I'm the one with the problems because I got problems. You know what I mean? This is where I spray paint stuff. You know, I'll hang stuff up on the wall right here, like parts and papers and other things I want to spray paint. I'll just hang it up against the wall right here, and then I'll just spray paint it. You know, so like whatever's standing here is getting spray painted. You know what I mean? Type of deal. You know, everybody else will be like, "Oh man, look at your house. Gosh, you got to have it like everybody else. You better tighten up that. Oh, is that a spider web I see in the corner? Jesus, what kind of guy is this? He's got spider webs in the corner. Whoa." You know, he must not even be a human. He's some piece of trash. I'm telling you. Gator Sky Exploration, thank you for being here, brother. And still rocking the sky. Heck yeah. Our skies was covered with commie trails yesterday, but now those commie trails are expanding into these gray, hazy clouds. So, you know, yesterday it was kind of a blue sky, except for they had a bunch of commie trails. I don't call them condensation trails or chemtrails anymore. I call them commie trails because the commies are up in the sky putting them there. Whether it's a condensation trail, that communist plane is up there. You know, you don't have control of the plane. I know I don't have control of the plane. So it's got to be a fucking communist because, you know, blase, we're just people down here on Earth walking the fuck around, you know. Why are we supposed to have rights to life, you guys? Why? Because we have breathing objects in our chest. Exactly, Simon. Ask Godzilla. That's like the strongest antibiotic available. I'm a vancomycin for 48 days. Oh, you're on Van. Until the surgeon will cut me up. God. I'm sorry that's happening to you, dude. I also on flu, Kenzol. I'm sorry, Scrubzilla. We live in a horrible realm. Controlled by these physicalities that, you know, it's all death, you guys. That's why rights are important, because we live in a world where it's nothing but death. As soon as we're born, we're just dying. We should understand that, and we should have rights so that we can have some sort of quality of life. People like Scrubzilla are sitting there, running flesh, and we cut them up, and yeah, we need more rights, you guys. He needs to be in the hospital today, like not being forced though, on his own will, with getting provided adequate help, like the help that, you know, people just offer just because it's there, because it's happening to them. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I can't change it all. I'm so sorry I can't do more. I'm so sorry I can't just flip a magic wand and have all the badness go away. I'm so sorry that there's people in this world that actually like watching people go through badness and actually laugh at it, make videos about people going through badness, instead of helping out and finding out what we can do to change this badness, whether they were right or wrong. Yes, ma'am, Justice. All the best, Scrubzilla from K. Stevenson. Prayers to Scrubzilla from Gloria AD. Prayers of 3-leaf clovers from Becca Welsh News Network, Irish Demon Lover. China, Russia, and Iran are taking over. I don't know. That's what it looks like, but what it really is that the United Kingdom is really taking over everything, even its own people. It's funny how the United Kingdom wants to tell North Korea to be less free, but at the same time, they're telling their own people to be less free at the same time. Same with this country, though, Simon Kennedy. Same with this country. The USA, centrally located in North Korea. Look at all the Irish demon people we have in here now, guys. They'll just come in the droves, right? The Irish droves. It's funny, which one of them is standing up for, which one is standing up against the pale? Which one of you Irish lovers are standing up against the pale? Which one of you guys are standing for the laissez-faire? Which one of you guys are standing against oppression of the people? Which one of you guys are standing up for the High Kings of Ireland? I know Becca Welsh. You don't have to be from the UK to support the UK. You don't have to be from the UK to uphold the UK and the unjustness of the UK. I love the just parts of the UK when they put on a when the Queen put on a smile and then would look at somebody and it would look like they were love. She was smiling at them with love. Those are pretty good parts of the UK. But you know, what are we supposed to do? High Kings of Ireland died a long time ago. Laugh out loud. What do you mean they died? Don't you mean that they were murdered? They were drawn and quartered, Paul Morrison? How did the High Kings of Ireland die? Where's the High King of Ireland? Which one is going to be the new High King of Ireland? Which one? Trying to get in a position where I can read the chat. Hey, Scrubzilla, K. Stevenson. I mean, there's a lot of people in this chat right now that are against humans, but that doesn't mean we want to destroy their comments, right? You know, if they're being disgusting to one of you guys, just go ahead and not even have to listen to it. But let's hope that they just, you know, stick to just, you know, trying to pick on me or something. Fick McHugh O'Byrne is the High King of Ireland. Was suspected of treason against the King of England. It was actually Elizabeth I that he was suspected of treason against when it wasn't even when England isn't even his land. How can England say that Fiach McHugh O'Byrne was in treason against somebody that wasn't even his kingdom? England is not Ireland's kingdom. Who the Irish beat. Robert the Bruce was probably a freaking Englishman, probably trying to enforce English rule on the Ireland people. No doubt. Shit, it's bad all over the earth, you guys. You know, Mushroom Manny says if you think that it's better off in Australia, to Simon Kennedy, yeah, it's bad all over the place, you guys. The human is losing, and the corporate masters are being implemented, and some of them are advocating for the corporate masters against the humans. Paul Morrison, what do you like? Do you like your friends and family more than you like your government, or do you like your government more than your friends and family? Tell me now, Paul Morrison. He says, laugh out loud. Really? Edward Bruce is Robert Bruce's brother. Laugh out loud. English? Those people in... Oh, so you don't like your friends and family or your government, huh? Paul Morrison, who the fuck do you like then, bro? Let me guess, yourself. I say, tell me now, Paul Morrison, who do you like better, your friends or family or the government? And he says, neither. That's a very awesome hill to stand on, Paul Morrison. Neither, huh? Yep. He says, yep, he loves himself. You damn right you love yourself. Your words speak it. But you're not in treason to the people, are you, Paul Morrison? Why would you ask Gloria if you need a hug, if she needs a hug, Becca Welsh? You don't even give a fuck about Gloria. This is what everybody's talking about, is the fact that you people, the Blue Bacons and the Irish Demons, they only make their videos about hating other people. They don't make videos about furthering people's rights, freedoms.
Or they want to point out the fucking Crocs instead of the fucking harassment of the fucking public service agent standing there making threats and all this other shit.
Yeah, but I'll fucking take a fucking hug too, Becca. Hell yeah. Yeah, we'll take a hug, but we're not here for them. Who you fucking wanting to hug, Becca? Who you wanting to hug, dude? Come on. What, you just hug everybody you don't like? Just joking. Everybody should hug each other more. Treason, no. Yes, you're in treason to your own friends and family, Paul. You just said that you don't like your friends and family. That you would rather just... There's demon army. Ireland is the center of the universe. After God made man, he said, these lot are boring, so he made Irish. LOL, come on now. Fuck. Ireland is the land of destiny. It's the island of destiny.
He wanted to say in the chat how he fucking has...
It's the land of destiny.
He has a tattoo of the queen on his forearm, so that shows his loyalty.
Yeah.
Fucking please, motherfucking slave ass bitches.
But that's
No, I know. I'm just, dude. I need to be on the chat. Give my phone about 10% more.
The land of potatoes. Potatoes will save your ass. Potatoes will save all of our asses.
I wouldn't put a fucking tattoo of Obama on my ass.
The all is what I would always be referring to. I don't know if it's a god or not. It's something, it's some spirit, some creative, some life-giving thing that resides within a body of dying flesh. So now look at this. I was trying to be good to Demon Army or whatever, to Irish Demon. I swear to God, I asked. Or those other Irish demon lovers came in here and they were trying to act like they were trying to be cool. And then they, I told them I wanted to speak with the Irish Demon, which is going by Demon Army on here. And, here comes the hordes of Irish demon lovers here to not join the conversation, but try to fucking just hijack the entire fucking thing. Like, what the fuck, dude? Come on. The one true God, Roy Keane. Who the fuck is Roy Keane? Or Keane. Fuck's Roy Keane. The land of potatoes is awesome. Everyone has opinion. You can see from the chat who are brainwashed. Oh, big time. We're all in here arguing now about which land and this land. I know Ireland isn't over trying to take over England, though. That's one thing I can see. I know the Native Americans aren't over trying to take over the American government. The American government took over the Native Americans, and this way is, so we know who the ones that are actually taking from people are always trying to give to anybody. Am I a troll to you, Irish Demon? Am I a troll to you? Like, do I go out of my way to come around trolling on your channel, talking shit to you?
Making videos about you.
Does my every video be made about you, Irish Demon? About what I think about you? Hello, Adam Z. Good. Thank you for being here. Yes, the U.S. Corp. I've known about Irish Demon for a long time, and I know that he was adverse to me and my views, and I was knowing that he was adverse to everything, but I never once have made a video titled something about the way if I thought Irish Demon was stupid, I've never made a video showcasing my opinion about whether I think Irish Demon is stupid or not. I just never have. It never even occurred to me. His stand and his fight, his beliefs, his opinion, and his rites and rituals is his. I've never really even thought about taking anything from Irish Demon or any of the other Irish Demon army or whatever he wants to call it, if that's what they call it. I don't know what they call it, but Irish Demon lovers. I can only say, I don't say the Irish Demon lovers to like cut them down. I just say Irish Demon lovers because I'm like a chili lover, or I'm like a Delete Laws lover. So they could call me a Delete Laws lover, and I don't know if that would be a cut down to me. But I'm sorry if me calling Irish Demon lovers offends them. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop calling them Irish Demon lovers, with no offense intended. Does who have any Irish in who? Jeff hates pigs.
Jeff hates pigs.
That demon army. I see where you're going. Do we see where we're going? Oh, come on. You're not a troll to me, just on humanity. But how am I a troll on humanity, good man? How am I a troll on humanity, good man? Come on now. How am I a troll on humanity? Does my beard grow in too fucked up for the school system? What is it, Irish Demon? I'm not a troll to you, Irish Demon. I'm just a troll on humanity, huh? Irish Demon, Becca, and all these other ones that like Irish Demon, because like I like Irish Demon too, so I can't say it like that. I'm sorry for saying it like the part that offends you, but I'm just saying. Do I have to like do this? Do I have to like explain this? This is the type of stuff that Chili gets in trouble for, like by people. Oh, you said this way. Well, that's not what he meant, dudes. Come on now. But that's easy to fucking pick and nitpick. I know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even be talking shit about your nitpicking. Chorky's in a van. Hell yeah, Chorky's in a van. Each to their own, sir. Yorkies are badass, by the way. Those are Chihuahua Yorkies. Oh, that's probably cuter than hell. Yes, much love to Becca. I don't know who she is, and she's an Irish demon lover, but she probably talks hella shit about me, but what the hell? What am I supposed to do about that? Like, oh no, Becca, don't talk no shit about me. That's gonna like totally terrorize me and totally take me down the path of this life I just don't want to go down. Who the fuck's Mike Hunt? Who the fuck's Mike Hunt, bro? Mike Hunt. Who the fuck's Mike Hunt, demon? Irish demon? Who's Mike Hunt? You goofy joker. I like that. I like your provocatism. I already talked to Mike Hunt. He's cool with it. No worries. Hell yeah, Mushroom Manny. Motherfucker's cool with it. Sick with it. Sick ass fool. Sick ass fool. Chipito. 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 Cope dog. Where's all my Irish demon hating videos where I spend all my day just making Irish demon videos every single time he goes live? I go live with his content live. Where's those on my channel? I mean, shit, come on. What are we really doing here, guys? Fuck. Hello, the Citizens Broadcasting Cooperative. Yes, Mike Cunt loves Dixon cider. Yeah. All the way up in cider. Oh, fuck. Just joking. Hella cool spoofs on names, though, you guys. That's fucking cool as shit that you guys are provocatively spoofing names. It's a fucking hella comedic, good trait to have, you know. It's like, oh my God, look at all the goddamn shit on. Fuck, oh, holy shit, look at all that. I thought you'd like that one, Dixie Normus. Says hello too, bro. Dixie. That's a funny ass name, Dixie. You know, all jokes aside, Dixie in itself is a funny name. Dixie Normus. Fuck yeah, Dixie's a good name too. Greetings to you too, Southwest England Observer. Southwest, is that what that is? SWE, is that Southwest England, or what? Am I getting that wrong? I probably am. Sorry about that. Anyways, if I did. 50,000 plus subs. I have 50,000 plus subs. Fuck yes, bro. Good job on having 50,000 plus subs. I mean, shit. That's probably what I should do, is just fucking quit trying to protest provocatively and showcase the fact that Terminal versus the city of Chicago showcases the fact that we have a right to free expression, and provocation is actually a virtue. I should just maybe quit that and just start up a channel where I just talk shit about every fucking buddy that even wants to even have rights. But I can't do that. That's not my nature. I'm a provocative asshole that likes cussing and protesting bad public service agents. But then, you know, I can't find it in my heart to protest people that are loving freedom and rights for humans. I'm sorry about that to the blue bacon lovers and the Irish demon lovers. I'm sorry I can't find it in my heart to hate on people's rights and freedoms and their attempt to be more free and less oppressed. Yeah. Red Rover, bend over. Or whatever. Sweden. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. It's SWE for Sweden, abbreviated observer. Abbreviated Sweden observer. That's pretty awesome. Good on you, sweet SWE observer. SWE observer. SWE. It kind of SWE. It's kind of like something that it's kind of like a light feathery dust blowing in the wind, like that just is on a good, nice warm day with the sunshine and the SWE. It comes out. It's probably why Sweden is such a good place, because it just comes out beautiful like that. Demon Army got timed out for a little bit. What did he say? What did he say, guys? Legit though, man, you want to jump on my show and have a real chat? No trolling, just a chat. We probably agree on a lot, man. Okay. Hey, Demon Army, if you can hear me, the people of this chat no longer likes you fucking bullshit, but that doesn't mean I don't. I don't necessarily care for the shit, but at the same time, come on, dude, I don't hate you or nothing. I'll think about coming onto your onto a live chat just to discuss things with you. I don't really mind getting the shit cut down out of me, you guys. It doesn't really hurt my heart or nothing. I am a flesh sack. I'm a dying flesh sack. I only have a certain amount of time on this earth. That's why I try to advocate for rights and freedoms, because I know that I've only been given a limited time. We're all dying. Their grandparents died before them. They're not here no more. My big sister, my own big sister, passed away in a single car rollover out on the highway. And there's nothing that could have changed that. She had her driver's license, her registration, and her insurance, and none of those three documents saved her life from a 4,000-pound killing machine, just to let you know. Okay? That's why I want to sue the state of Nevada, because the state of Nevada told me that if I want to use my property out on our public roads, which is I have the right to use, they try to tell me that that's a 4,000-pound killing machine and regulations are put in place to save the lives of others. And my sister had all three of those documents and she died out on the highway, and the state of Nevada saved her not. Just to let you guys know, I can't be fooled anymore. I can't be fooled anymore by their lies. So now I'm the dumb shit for not being able to be fooled by the lies of a corporation claiming to be the state of Nevada. The agency known as the state of Nevada is telling me that if I get their license, registration, and insurance, that somehow that will save my life and the lives of others around me. And why is my sister dead? Why the fuck is my sister dead, guys? Come on now. Give me one fucking good reason. She had the license. She had the registration. She had the insurance. Why is she dead? Doesn't those three documents save lives? Exactly, Scrubzilla. Exactly. That Paul Morrison could be. Let me read Paul Morrison's stuff, because I don't want to think that Paul Morrison is a bad man. I want to think that he's a good man. Even if he's selfish, that doesn't make him a bad man. At the Citizens Broadcasting Cooperative, you mean the same Irish who invaded Scotland to create the Scotty? What do you mean? We're all humans. An Irish man can't create a human. Only a human can create a human, Mr. Paul Morrison. We can claim to be Irish, but that doesn't mean we were made Irish. We were made human, you guys. Okay, I'll read all the comments. Let me go back. Let me just scroll back up and start reading some of the comments, you guys, so that I want to incorporate this and I want to know what's going on. Okay, everyone, peace from the Citizens Broadcasting Corporation. Prayers, he says, with the praying hands. At Demon Army, you got fuck all. Yep, I would believe so, just by some of the shit. Golf clap from Scrubzilla, Sweden from Southwest SWE Observer. Yes, Simon from K. Stevenson, Mushroom Man. Hey man, hell yeah. Don't give them no attention. They like that laugh out loud. Okay, I understand what you're saying, Gloria. I know. We've known this from other people's lives, and I'm sitting here giving them more. Just sitting here being cool with old Demon Army, trying to showcase a hand of extension, extend a hand of possibilities. He's probably living in his mother's basement. Yeah. Well, we probably all live in our mother's basement. We probably should all live in our mother's basement. That's one of my gripes, that, you know, we as men get taught to grow away from our mothers, and then our mothers grow old and die sometimes without us. It's a travesty. Shit, if we love any woman in this life, that we should be loving our mothers more than any other woman. I've had enough of that BS from Demon Army. I believe you. Man, let him speak. Whoever timed him at Paul Morrison could be. Citizens Broadcasting Cooperative. We love peace. He ain't got a channel, brother. Your mods have done this research. Okay, cool. All right, Simon. There's no reason. He said he was on a sock earlier. Okay. I'm half Irish. My father being a Romani Irish gypsy. Happy to see you. Yes, it is. I'm happy to see Justice Berserkers in here too. Okay, I'm down at the bottom of the chat. Sooner or later, yes. I was just thinking about the fact that because just this year I was dealing with all this corruption from Knight County, and I was dealing with my malicious prosecution. I was shoved by the Knight County deputy just for using words and expressions and standing in public. And then I defended myself against the shove. So I'm dealing with all this malicious prosecution, and at the same time I was dying. My gallbladder got plugged off somehow. I didn't even know it was my gallbladder. My back started hurting real bad when I slept. I couldn't even sleep on my bed. I thought it was my bed. I actually got rid of my good bed thinking it was my bed, and it wasn't my bed. It was actually my gallbladder was plugged up, and every night I would be getting this sickly, ill pain in my abdomen, to where my entire abdomen just thought that it was rotting from the inside out. I thought I might have cancer, so I took some sort of a test. I took a stool test to see if I had blood in my stool, to see if I had cancer leaking from my abdomen, and that came back negative. So I was researching all the symptoms, and the symptoms came back to my gallbladder being plugged off with a gallbladder stone. And my gallbladder was plugged off with a gallbladder stone, I found out, because I switched my diet. I couldn't eat red meat, even though I love to eat red meat. I couldn't eat steak or hamburger. I've only had one steak in the last 4 or 5 months. And the rest I've been eating fish and chicken. And as soon as I switched my diet to just fish and chicken as my meat source, my gallbladder passed a stone. passed some stones. I don't know how many stones. I didn't check, but it passed it. Whatever was killing me in my abdomen went away as soon as I changed my diet. And I was dying. And I know for a fact I'm a dying animal, but that doesn't mean I want to die. I don't want to die. I want to live as long as I can. That's why I know I need rights. I need you all to have rights because I know that you all need to be able to live. That's why you need rights. You have to have rights. It's an inherent fact. You would have no life. You would have no liberty. You would have no happiness. Even if you were in a cave and all you saw was shadow puppets and that's all you knew of life, they were telling you that you were free and all this stuff, even though they kept you locked up in a cave, trying to tell you you're free. I don't think you'd be happy just locked up in a cave. There's no expansion. There's no room for growth. There's nothing. There's a nothingness to having no rights and freedoms is a nothingness. It's a nothingness. It's a meaningless existence. Mr. Kale O'Muffy. Michael Murphy. I be suing that Irish demon fella, don't you know? Here's a shamrock or two for you, yeah. Yeah, you be suing him, huh? Sue me. Is that how you're suing him? Yeah, we do miss you, Justice Berserker, and in fact, I was frightened for you, actually. I didn't know where the fuck you were. Not heard nor not hide nor hair of you. Nobody's been talking to you or talking about you in our chats. It's just been, for me, for one, I've been kind of frightened. I've been scared that somebody had done something. Even if you were just sitting in jail and everybody was even taking care of you and treating you good, I want to know that. I want to know whether you're being treated good or bad. You know, I don't want to know. I don't want to not know, is what I'm saying. Yes, the flesh is the prison. That's why in Philippians it says to die would be gain, because to die would be easy. You just die from this earth, no more suffering, no more pain. But to live every single day and to tell people about the goodnesses of this world and you know, like Jesus, he says, Jesus, if we could all just live a little bit more like Jesus in this world, it would be a better place. And the Philippians says something about love, says something about goodness and treating people a little bit more kinder every single day. That's what it says. Okay, that's what Philippians says. It says if you could only just treat people kindly like Jesus treated people in this book, you know, in this book called the Bible, this book of stories, Jesus treated people good, which even if Jesus wasn't true, that story would be about goodness that this man named Jesus taught. So it's only right, it's only just, it's only proper to teach about good things. So yes. If we could all just live a little bit like the story about Jesus taught every day, this world might be better. To live in this world is harsh. It's the chains. You're just laying low is what you mean by being in hiding. You're just laying low from everybody, even these haters online. I get you. A cage in a cage in a cage. Exactly, Kay Stevenson. Herb, isn't that the wrong flag fit? It's self-governing. We just don't have a functioning government. My family was the High King of Leinster, Kildare County, Wicklow County. Tried like hell to stand up for Ulster and the others. I believe you, Simon Kennedy. Everything in the book has happened or is happening. Yeah, they want to cage us even more. We're sitting here. I don't tell my family that we're free. I'm sitting here fighting. I'm still sitting here arguing with people about how we should be free, but I can't tell my family that they're free. My family knows about communists. My family knows that people are trying to enslave them every day. My family knows that there is no freedom in this world, that only people think that they can use words like felon to take away your rights. They know that they can use words like illegal alien to try to take away your rights.
Criminal.
Or criminal. They even try to say criminal to try to take away your rights. Charges is just mainly speculative.
Legalities.
Yeah. Yeah, or legalities versus lawfulness.
Hope you don't mind me chiming in.
No, I don't mind you chiming in. I want you to chime in.
My phone's dead, or I'd be in the chat.
Yeah. Well, I want you to chime in. I want people to know that fucking it's not just me here wanting this shit. That there's others that want it too.
I'm in the background, y'all.
Silent Auditor's in the background over here. He's chilling with me. It's the way we have it. No, instituting more laws does not make us safer. I agree totally. It makes us more unsafe. Because if you want something, thank you, Georgia E. Betts. I think you're the goodness too, sweetheart. Jeff H. Pig says hello, Silent Auditor.
Hello, my brother.
I'll put the dogs inside and we can let them go for a fly.
Yeah, I'm gonna feed them real quick.
Okay, go ahead and do that. I think that things are not right now, you guys. I think that things are really not right. I think that things need to be discussed. Like, I've been told that the guy who was threatening and harassing me no longer is employed by Nye County, but I'm being told by people in town that the guy is still going to the county yard using keys to unlock the gates and using the county backhoe, while the county's telling me the guy who threatened and to stuff my camera up my ass is no longer employed by Nye County. Just little things like that, you guys. Law equals Bible. Silent, one love, buddy. Scrubzilla has just said one love to you, Silent.
All right, one love, my bro.
I can't sit here today, guys, and tell you that I'm going to be saved by anyone. That they're not going to just stop. I believe that they're not going to stop maliciously prosecuting me. 4 different camera angles show the deputy pushed me first. I can only say that there's no one in the county management that is trying to prove that fact. So they're trying to prove that I shouldn't have defended myself against the unlawful shove of the guy because he was a deputy. So I should, even though the papers and the books and everything else say different, everything in the book says that if you're under arrest, if you are told you're under arrest, you cannot resist a lawful arrest. But I wasn't told I was under arrest until after I defended myself. But I can only tell that to you guys. If you guys want to start caring, you can. If you don't want to start caring, then you don't have to. I don't mind it if you don't stand up for me. I know many of you are, especially the ones in chat right now, especially since all those haters had gotten shit canned by the good people in the chat. And thank you all for being my moderators and taking care of not only me but yourselves. You guys want to be here to listen to what I have to say today, and they're just fucking trying to just fucking hate, and I just don't understand. like Irish Demon is inviting me into his chat panel, onto his live panel to discuss things with me. But I
like I said earlier, the only reason that that's happening is for the fucking clicks and views, okay? His hatred toward you is gonna fucking spry up his little party.
Can you talk to these guys for just 1 second?
Uh-huh.
Brother, ask yourself this: who are they to arrest you? Oh, I know, Simon. I know they aren't anybody that should be arresting me, but they do hold the powers to the county. They do hold the county seat. They do hold the county keys to the county buildings. And it's not my court. It's supposed to be an open court. It's not my court. They're not there for me. They're forcing me to perform acts for them without just compensation. They tell me take off my shirt or I can't go in the courtroom, which is supposed to be open to the public. They're actively making me their slave. They're telling me that I must take off my shirt or I can't go into my courtroom, into the people's courtroom, into the place where public is allowed. I must take off my shirt or I can't go in, even though they've called me there, told me to be in there. There is no hope. It's hopeless. There's no hope. Nobody's stopping them. Nobody in the government is stopping them. They've forced me to perform tasks for them without just compensating me. There's no other recourse other than to believe that I'm their slave. Yeah, but invite him here. I don't even want him here. I don't go to his channel because I don't want to talk to him. Even I might go on there and discuss something with him, but that doesn't mean that I want to talk to him. I don't go to his channel for a reason. You know, I don't find him to be furthering freedoms for anybody. I don't find him to be standing up for anybody's rights. I don't like people that don't stand up for others. It's one thing for me to stand up for myself, but when I'm standing up for others, I know for a fact in my heart that I'm doing more than just what it takes from me myself. You know, you don't think I get frustrated too? You don't think I want to use more words than I'm using right now? Inside, there's a part of me that wants to hate each and everybody, every living soul on this earth. But I know that that's not the true way. I know that we aren't all bad, even when we're ugly. I know that we each deserve some sort of a leeway and allowance of some sort. That's, you know, especially by inherent rights, we shouldn't even be having to be allowed. And we're getting stricken. All we're doing is getting stricken. In every single way, we're getting stricken. We're getting stricken every single way. Hey, new guru. Wow, thanks for being here. You know, you're one of my favorites, new guru. We don't always see eye to eye, but man, you got it. You got it right here, better than me in most cases. Actually, all of you in the chat have it better than me right here in most cases. I'm sorry. Even pointing just one of you out. I'm just a dude. You know, I've been diagnosed with mental problems since I was in 3rd grade, and I have to fucking live with this shit. UK control this currency, do the research. Oh, I know. The UK basically controls every single thing. Even the United States never got up under UK rule, because otherwise we wouldn't have been showcasing United Kingdom common law, or, you know, the common law of England, English common law. We wouldn't recognize it. We got the British accredited registry in our country, the Bar Association, in control of all of our law law people that are recognized. To be recognized as a lawman in this country, you have to have a certificate or a license, which basically isn't something that guarantees that you're a good person. It just guarantees that you've passed their curriculum. And their curriculum isn't always for the betterment of the people, let me tell you that. So, no matter how much you know, even if Delete Laws knew 3 times more about law than the lawyers in this country, he would still be laughed at for calling himself a law scholar, just to let you know. And that's not taking anything away from Chile. That's saying that, oh my God, these people are indoctrinated into thinking that licenses and degrees matter more than anything, even life itself. At Nude G, much love, chat. Okay, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Sly Shy. Scrub, what is that link for? Irish Demons what? His original channel? According to America, he is. According to America, who is? What is what? Oh, yeah. Is Sleepy Joe a true leader? I don't know, Simon. I can't tell from here. And that's another thing. I don't even believe he's the president of the American Union or the nation, because the nation is comprised of people. Come on, dogs. Luna, Trixie. Come on. Go. Will you talk to these guys?
Uh-huh.
Keep it here, okay? Keep it there, okay?
What's up, everybody? Hi, Simon, Nude Guru. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for listening. It's very important matters right now that's being overlooked. Pretty sure that they've slept on the charges long enough to drag her through her bullshit. And then now they're trying to falsely fucking bring us to court over everything in the middle of all this other garbage. And now this Jim Basinger's back down in the county yard using the county equipment. They want to tell us, but he don't work for the county no more. Like that's supposed to take all the corruption and all the harassment away.
All the threats away.
It's just supposed to go away because this old man don't work there no more. And now to find out he is still
He's not
working
getting
there.
prosecuted for threats because he no longer works for Knight County, so that means that he doesn't get to be prosecuted for threats.
Yeah. Like they kept him away from us and kept him away from the county equipment and county yard long enough that very nice.
I'm all holding it.
Very nice.
He's an all right bird. Very beautiful.
Yeah, fall in line or obey. That is part of their what they want to be their plan, but it's not what nope. That's what they want us to do. They want us to comply and fall in line. Yes, that is a pigeon, Mr. Kennedy. Yeah, we do too. It's free. Sit here and watch these beautiful birds fly around. It's awesome. Thank you, Simon. Yeah, Knight County's one to like to try to keep stuff in-house and sweep stuff under the rug and everything else. It's, yeah, we all should be free. It's sad that we're not all free. It's sad that not more people fight for freedom. You know, even myself, I slack in so many ways and should be a lot better, but I try. Oh. Yeah, buddy.
What, can they hear all the birds fly?
Yeah, Simon likes it. Simon likes it. Yeah, and come home for the love of home. Yep, absolutely.
This is a feisty one, Simon. A big bodied female, lots of muscle. Oh. Check out the size on this old girl.
Yeah.
They're molting right now, though. I'm gonna let her go. There she goes.
Awesome. Yeah, nothing's united, and that's the sad thing. Is it all should be united? We all should be one, and we're not all one. It's the divide is bigger than the unitedness in it all, and that's sad. I have trouble with my words, and I apologize for that, guys. But thank you all so much for being here. We appreciate you all and all your knowledge and all your comments.
I was just thinking that it was really, I've been going through a lot lately for the last bunch of weeks, and I was thinking it was really scary that I'm not hearing anything from some of the people. I'm like Justice Berserker. I wasn't hearing from her, and I was starting to get frightened. You know, I don't want to be that person. Just to let you guys know, I do not want to be, you know, stuck in a cage, whether they're treating me good or bad, and not be able to comment back out to you guys and let you guys know that I'm okay, or whether I'm not okay. I don't want to be that person. I want to be. I hope that I can get out. I hope I can get my word out to you guys and let you guys know that I'm actually alive.
Oh yeah, that's what's up, scrub. Yeah, and the tax is a big part of the disgustingness, Simon. You know, when you have to go and enslave yourself just to pay pay their tax to the elite, like they feel like they're entitled to it.
I hear you, new guru. Yeah, free to oppress. It seems like more often, huh? Sorry about that, new guru. I'm sorry that our people are like that. I'm sorry that we're living in a place like this. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm ready to be more, you know, but oh no, yeah. Things are not right, you guys. There's the flock. Auditing Antarctica, huh? Wow, that must be something real special. How you thought about trimming your beard? Yeah. Yeah. You sure you ain't auditing Antarctica, the very bottom of the taint on old Irish Demon guy? Antarctica, auditing the taints of the Blue Bacons and the Irish Demons. The law talks with Mike that never talk about law. They only talk about legal this, legal that, but they call themselves Law Talk.
Yeah, as they're swallowing both boots.
Somebody shit canned that auditing Antarctica, and I wanted to talk with what's his name, that Irish Demon and everything, like see how he was gonna act. And you guys needed to have him shit canned, which is pretty sad for him. So, you know, we're not on that policy anymore, you guys. I'm not on that policy. Just shit can all these Irish demon lovers. They can't prove to fucking be a fucking cordial lot. Not one of them.
Get them, Gloria.
Yeah, get them.
Damn, they're up there today, boy. Look at that stillness that they get to fly in.
It says, have you thought about trimming your beard, getting a job, settling down, or is your life going so well you wouldn't consider it? Yeah. Goes to show you about that motherfucker right there. Jesus Christ. People with beards can't have jobs. And why is did you think that every one of your works has to be called a job? I mean, you've never.
Fighting for freedom is bigger and more important than any bit of slavery right now.
Yeah, but no, that's not even the case. What I'm trying to talk about. Like, look at, I'm just saying. He's been taught. Okay, back in the day under slave code, they used to call slaves child because child is a word that means somebody with no rights. Even to this day, child is somebody that doesn't have rights until they're 18. Okay, so he thinks that he's hanging on these words like work. He says something about a job. He says, the guy says, think about. He says something about getting a job. Yeah. So yeah, he thinks when you file an application, they cutely call it filing an application. Okay. When you do a job application is a contract between you and the slave master. Okay. Incorporated in employing slaves. Okay. And most of the people that are under a job these days, is there a hawk?
Yep. Following them.
Oh yeah, there's a hawk on my pigeon. Yeah. Oh man, this is gonna be a show. Look there's a hawk there. There's a hawk there.
Yeah, and they're fucking not liking it.
Come on home now.
They keep swooping at him.
Yeah, look at them go. They're way over there. Those pigeons got way too much for that hawk. Come on. You see how they're outrunning the shit out of that hawk.
Yeah,
Look at this pigeon here. You better get with your flock. Come on in. Come on in. You got home here. Yep, right there. Yep. Look at that one was getting chased by a hawk big time.
Yeah, that's hot.
There's the flock up there, but man, we got live action here today. Dang, we got live action. Were you guys able to see that? Back in the day under slave code, boom, yeah, because we're still under slave code, Justice Berserker. The people just don't know it. But when somebody gets a job in this day and age, they don't even want. They are applying for these jobs, wondering when they're going to let you go. Because if they don't fire you, what then? You've signed the contract to be employed. You've signed the contract to be employed. Yeah, they don't even. The slaves these days don't even wonder they wonder if they're going to be fired. They don't want to be fired. What if the contractor just keeps your contract and holds you for the rest of your life? Oh, you thought you were going to get fired? Well, you're permanently employed. Let me guess. Do you think they got regulations against permanently employing somebody? As long as I treat you good, I bet you wouldn't even ask. Bet you, man, my employer treats me so well. I'm 60 and he's going to keep on letting me work. He's going to keep on letting me. That's the other thing is when somebody gets a girlfriend or a boyfriend in this earth, they all take their boyfriend. They're trying to end my streams because they were just allowing me to stream this live for so long. Now they're trying to break the stream because I'm talking about the truth about slavery. Yeah. Freaking the government's not only to provide you with or offer provisions to you. The government's not only to offer these services to you, they're supposed to provide those services in full. Most people don't even think about this. They go down and pay their utilities. They're okay when they show up to the public building and it says customers line. Oh, look, there's the customer line. I got to pay my bill. I got to go stand in the fee paying bill, the bill line. I got to go get in it says customer over it. So you're not American and you're not human. You're a customer. You're not English. You're not human. You're a customer. You're not Swedish. You're not human. You're a customer. And everybody's not even worried about this. They used to teach us about these whites only signs. But when you walk into the public building as customer above the line, you don't even ask what the hell a customer is. There's only one thing that can be taken from you in this life, Justice Berserker, and that's life. And not one of these employers can give that to you. No amount of money on this earth is going to provide you life. No amount of anything. Knowledge is better than money when it comes to providing a safety net around life. But, you know, most people in this country are taught that eating a moth is taboo. When eat about 13 of them bitches, I bet you'll feel like you ate a steak. But we're not taught to eat moths. We're taught to eat steak. So only steak can provide that 80 grams of protein that you need. Wow. Okay. And then we get into talking about this stuff about what we eat and what we don't eat. I'm a vegan. I'm all this, you know, I eat red meat and everything instead of wondering what we're really talking about. We're not talking about what we eat and what we do eat. We're talking about what we know about
We're talking
eating.
about what we've been indoctrinated to think is right and wrong.
Yeah.
And the legalities versus the lawfulness of our fucking government.
Yes, we all need money to survive because we've all been brainwashed into thinking that money is what you need to survive. That's exactly right, Simon Kennedy. Yes, Justice Berserker. Okay, I see what you're saying. He that giveth can also taketh. Yeah, well, the government's actually being given by us, but we can't see that. They're supposed to be the service. They're the service agents. We're the people. The people are life-bearing individuals, okay, who have rights. The government is employed to service us, but they've been getting away with doing stuff for so long because the lack of the camera and the lack of the media platform like Twitter, Facebook, all this other. Hang on, people. Where are we at here with this thing? Come on now. Sorry about that, people. I just had to mute for a second. Yep, life is important. Life is very, very important. Imagine all the people that talk shit about my beard. Imagine if I couldn't even grow a beard. I'm gonna tell you one thing, motherfuckers. I would be hella unhappy. You force me to cut my hair on my beard, I'm gonna be so unhappy. At first I'm going to cry, and then I might die. Oh, I know, they have 2 houses. I'm usually homeless. In 2018, my mom gave me my house. Is that funny? And usually I'm homeless. I've been homeless since 2005. Okay? Basically not having a place in this world. I had a place the whole time. I I don't just do drugs and crouch around on the street. I just get a 21 speed bicycle and a bike trailer and move around and kind of stay to myself because I have problems. I have mental problems. I don't like to really be around people. I like to go out. I like to be away from people. But 2018, I met a girl that was handicapped that really needed help. And I already known her as attractive before I even knew she had 3 major strokes. And she was a friend of a friend. And I decided I wanted to take care of her, right? Like maybe I can't do everything, guys, though. I'm not perfect. Fuck. I wish I could help my wife more, but I decided to have a wife. But usually I'm just single and free and homeless. And I even think about this all the time. I'm kind of like telling you guys this because I tell you guys about this because I have a discussion with Press On. He goes by Press Harder now. If you guys didn't know him as Press On. Press On was telling me that we don't own stuff. Like I can't own a home, and I believe that. It's like I can't. I don't. I mean, I do. I'm in holding of a property that I consider mine. Okay, but I don't believe. I think that anybody could kill me and take me from my home. I believe that people could handicap me at their whim. I believe that people could. Make up a story about me, persecute that story under their own prosecution, and then kidnap me in their eyes legally and take me away from the home that's mine. So that's, that wouldn't be kind of them to do to me, but at the same time, people don't work on kindness anymore. But anyways, Press was telling me that we don't own no homes, and I kind of get a little bit irritated to that because the right to own is the right to hold, the right to use. The right to hold is all I'm saying. Because if you eat ice cream for me and then to enjoy my fellows, I would have you eat my ice cream for me, but I can't. Yeah. Castles now are disposable, temporary. Yeah, definitely. Our castle is this. In the case of the fortunate, they say our castles are made out of these wooden structures. You know what I mean? But gosh, I really want to have my house made out of mud and stuff. And like, if I use some sticks in it, that'd be cool. But as long as it's warm in the wintertime, I'm allowed to get something to keep me warm. Sustain that somehow. I should have the right to sustain that. But yeah, wow. Yeah, this is fucked up that we even have to discuss this shit. We're so jacked up that we have to even discuss this. How are we supposed to have to discuss these things? We should have rights, gosh darn it. If you want to stand on rights, you will constantly be under the thumb of your oppressor. It's a semantic trick, synonymous with privilege. What you have by default is abilities and responsibilities. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. It's the PTSD. It makes you want to isolate 100%. Yes, sir. When I was born, I used to talk like Rachel went down the road. I couldn't say R's. I would Ocho. When I tried to say Rachel, I would say Ocho, 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 Ocho. That's how I used to talk when I was trying to say Rachel. Okay, so I thought I was saying Rachel. I'm saying Rachel. They're like, what? What? And there's a Ota, 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 Ota. That's what they fucking hear, okay? And then I had to go to a fucking uh, for like a year, where I had to work on uh, my tongue, and then finally I get to speak a little bit all right. But that doesn't take away from who I am still inside, and everybody sees me as somebody as normal just because I can speak the English right and pronunciations and things that matter most to people in this world. It seems like
It's falling in line. You need to say that word that way, or you're bad.
I was in special ed my entire life. Not because I wanted to be in special ed, because I could play sports and I could hang out with people after school. But every time I was in school, they're trying to tell me that I was special. I was different. My learning disabilities was not the same as an average kid at my age. I know you guys are saying, don't let the superficial crap bother you. The problems is theirs, not yours. Care not that what they think. And Jeff Hates Pig says you are normal, buddy. Nobody is the same, and that's cool and everything. But I need to showcase the fact that we aren't the same, and that we it's not the superficial crap, because superficial crap have been bothering me my whole life. You know what I mean? We get these things in the TV shows that teach us that tell us, oh, wouldn't it be so awesome if you could just wiggle your nose and make things change? And I'm not getting enough help. I know that. When I was in grade school, they used to make me go to the counselor's office so that for a couple hours a day, so that the counselor could try to talk to me about what's wrong with me. And they would all act like they wanted to know what was wrong with me so they could help me. And now I'm 40 something years old, and them motherfuckers ain't nowhere to be fucking found. They don't give two fucking shits what's really bothering me, and it's not my fucking mental problems that's bothering me. It's the fact that that the public service agent was coming around my house telling me that my stuff was trash. That the public service agent was coming around and telling me that, oh, you're the village idiot. Call me a bottom-feeding Obama lover. I don't even like Obama. But I don't even like Trump neither. I don't like Bush, Clinton, any of them. Joe Biden. They're all slave masters trying to trick my people into thinking that we have to be some kind of partial to them.
Register our whole life.
Register our whole life and be forced to have identities, when we're supposed to have a Fifth Amendment right to not only anonymity but to remain silent and to keep our stuff our stuff. They got us registering our stuff. It looks that way, Simon Kennedy. It looks like Sleepy Joe is Obama's puppet. It really does look that way. My principal in school used to call me insubordinate, and he used to make me think that I was going to be in trouble for being insubordinate. They would threaten me that if I'm insubordinate, then I'm going to detention. They would actually put me in detention. And I was just like trying to be normal. Like I was trying to be like You know, I thought that when you paid for a $60,000 truck in the United States, that you should be able to use a $60,000 truck, not beg somebody else to see if you can use the $60,000 truck that you
The way
bought.
They want you to use.
You know what I mean? And when I found out that they were trying to make me get straight A's so I could get a good job and pay for everything, I was like, why would I get a straight A's and get a good job and so I could pay for everything when they're going to make me pay for a $60,000 truck that I don't even get to use? If I want to use it, I have to ask them and I have to pay them money to use it. So I bought a $60,000 truck because I was so good in school. And then I have to keep on paying just to use that $60,000 truck, or some motherfucking thug is going to come and take the fucking $60,000 fucking truck that I spent my fucking life trying to pay for. Why would anybody fucking spend their fucking life trying to pay for a $60,000 fucking dollar truck? I'm telling you right now, it's wrong. You should not be fucking paying for a $60,000 fucking dollar truck and then having somebody say, "Oh, you didn't fucking pay this, so you have to fucking get your $60,000 truck. We'll take it for free tomorrow." The government. Yes, the government owns our truck. So when I was a fucking little kid, I read the book of Matthew. All right? And it said, don't hold up treasures. So how the fuck am I going to go down there and try to collect all the good straight A's like every other fucking kid? It says to be selfless and to not think about purely yourself and to not try to be cruel to others. It's the Sermon on the Mount, you know, the book of Matthew. It contains the most speech known to man in the written documentation that we have as far as we're taught in the public curriculum. The damn Sermon on the Mount's like the most important speech that everybody has ever been taught. Here we are trying to force me to get straight A's so that I can get a $60,000 truck, so that some little bastard in a suit with a badge and a gun can take it a fuck away from me just because, oh, I didn't have the right plate on my fucking $60,000 truck. For me, it's a lot more than a First Amendment. I'm not here for the First Amendment advocacy. I'm not an auditor. I am not a fucking First Amendment auditor. The First Amendment, the only thing that the First Amendment has to do with anything is it's the closely related to the camera that I'm holding to prove the fact that I'm being forced to use my truck the way that they want me to use it. So I must be a goddamn slave. If I'm a slave, I can't even say slave words. We can't. We're pure slave, but we can't even call each other the N-word because the color of our skin is different than the other slaves. That's what we're doing to each other. Oh, because Ireland and England are just a skip across the pond. We should do some other things to each other because we've been taught to be American. It's really scary. It's really scary. It's really scary. I couldn't even be anything in my life because of it. I'm sorry. I couldn't even be anything in my life because of it. Because they told me to be a good little boy, get good grades so that I could get a good job and pay for good fucking things. And here they are telling me that this $60,000 fucking truck I worked my whole fucking life for, I can't even use it freely at my whim. Even peacefully. Even if I tell them my intentions are to use this only for good and to use them to not hurt anybody, would not be trying with purpose to hurt anybody with this truck. Thank you for allowing me to buy this product which you made. No, we don't like that. You better fucking have our shit. Yeah, we're not fucking free. We're still under slave code. Slave code teaches everybody, or slave code, the registration was used to the slave registration was used to regulate the flow of a certain class of people. In this instance, they were calling them slaves. The class of people that they were referring to was known as the slave. And the slave was to be registered so that they could limit the growth of the slave, so that the slave could not prosper freely. Hello, the tribe. Thank you for being in here. I'm hoping that nothing really happened. Tribe, just every single thing is just continuing to happen. I'm sitting here being prosecuted maliciously. I've tried to document everything. I've gotten a lot of this stuff on camera, and the county is actively not trying to look at this stuff on camera. But so this is the injustice that's happening to me. But I know for a fact that I was being showcased an injustice that was happening to Justice Berserker like a year and a half to a half of a year ago. And there's been a certain time period. I think it's been almost 5 months now that I've ever even heard a comment or seen a comment or anything by Justice Berserker. So I was wondering, why isn't anybody informing me about this? Why don't I know where she's at? Why don't I know is anybody going to relate the facts that whether she's free or in custody or anything? Or can we find out whether she's being mistreated or not mistreated? And I was thinking all this because I'm being maliciously prosecuted, and I may be kidnapped. I may be kidnapped at the whim of them because they don't even give a shit about my evidence. Okay? I was threatened with my camera being stuffed up my ass. Okay? I caught this on camera the first time in 2021. Could have been January 2022. It could have been December 2021, somewhere in there. Okay? I got threatened that my camera would be stuffed up my ass by a public service agent. I made the mistake of complaining about that public service agent in 2021. I have the written documentation, copies of my complaint. Now, whether my complaint was turned over or not to the proper channels, and they call them the proper channels or the proper authorities or whatever, I don't know. Because nothing has come of the person who was threatening to stuff my camera up my ass. Only me have I been getting prosecuted. They've been trying to chill my First Amendment. So, I think that things are happening bad to me and everything, and nobody's even investigating it. And then on top of it, when I try to call the county won't answer the phone to me because they think that their feelings about the way I speak.
Not just for you, but for all of us too, that are fucking calling and concerned, that are close.
Yeah, if Silent Auditor, my brother, tries to call, they'll tell him it's none of his concern, basically, because, I don't know.
Well, they basically tell me that because he's not working for the county anymore, like they're trying to wash it away because they got rid of him, and now we're finding him at the fucking county yard again.
Yeah, they're trying to say that our concerns about being threatened and harassed by this county public works guy, they're trying to tell us that that part doesn't concern it no more because that employee has been terminated from service. He resigned. Well, if he resigned, why is he still going down to the county building and using the county backhoes? Hey, Abraxas. Sorry, I'm not the guy that you want me to be to live up to, which I should be. I'm still not the best. I'm still not the awesomest. I'm still not the toughest, the bravest, or the strongest. I'm still not the smartest, the weakest, or the most true. I'm not. I can't be. I can't be everything, and I'm trying my fucking hardest. I can tell you guys that. I'm sitting here calling. They're threatening me for calling. I'm sitting here trying to seek redressals. They're calling my redressals stalking and harassment. I'm sitting here trying to prove to the good agents that the bad agents are acting bad, but the good agents don't even want to fucking hear it. Rights are delineated by the authority, by the author. Ain't that the truth? Your methods are your own, brother. I support you. You know, I've felt your support through all of this. That's why I know that you're not just some hater, because you're not a hater at all. I know that, but you know, because you're in this for your reasons that you've showcased that are true, and so I you know, that's why I support you. I support you for your reasons too, dude. Gosh, you're way cooler than me. I'm a nerd. I'm like a pink. I'm like a 10. I'm like a real bright shade of 10 with a bunch of pink highlights all over it, and you got swagger, Abraxas. You know, I'm kind of funny. I'm kind of nerdy. I'm nerdy. I got mental problems. I'm nerdy. You know. I'm sorry, Abraxas, too. I'm sorry I can't be. I'm sorry. I need to be braver. I need to ask every single agent. I need to inform every single agent that they need to give me the proper identification. I need to say, no, I need your proper identification. You're the employee. What are you sitting here asking me for my identification for? I'm the freedman I'm one of the people with rights. You're the employee. It was written. These aren't my ideas. These are not my opinions nor my beliefs. These were written before I was born. Oh, yeah. Well, you're cool. You're cool too. I think you're cool. And you do also. I think that you also have it down, the keys in your knowledge of that customs, the commerce system, and how they're, forcing contract on us. Yeah. Thank you, Justice Berserker. I love you. I love you guys too. That's awesome. Check out this badass piece of equipment. Wrong! Awesome. One of my neighbors trying to tell me that he got my wife some food. Did you see that masterful equipment? Wrong. That's like a 454 Chevy Snow, deregulated and unbaffled.
Oh yeah,
The badass motorhome. I don't want to just go and fucking say their slave name, but it's just a neighbor. Hey, Northwest Press. Good to see you at this live. This live is just about things being fucked up. Sorry, guys. Yes, House on Wheels, Abraxas says. House on Wheels. Some people would call it wheels on a house. You know what I mean? The guy whose thing just came by, that thing is a treasure to him. Okay, it might look like a shabby caravan on motors and a wheel, but
that thing, he gloats that that thing will put you back in your seat. You know. That's the type of guy that tries to even make his mobile home a hot rod. You know, it's funnier. And I don't know. I hope you guys find the comical value in that as I do. You know, some people would just say that was a freaking motorhome, but that is a piece of treasure to that man. That neighbor right there tries to hot rod every single thing he owns. If he gets a mini bike, he's gonna hot rod it. If he gets a Ford car, he's gonna hot rod that thing. If he gets a Chevy motorhome, he's gonna hot rod that. Simon Kennedy says no foundation. House with a 350. Hell yeah. House on wheels. Yeah. Yeah, I think that one has a 454. That's a house with a 454 on it. You know, not many people have a house with a 454 due to regulations and the holding down of the uncapitalism. You know, if we weren't being enslaved and we were slightly unregulated, if we were a little bit less regulated slaves, maybe we could have houses on wheels too. And we could just come and say hi to each other whenever we wanted to, park on each other's easements, you know. We don't know. Yes, yeah, that is. And you know what's cool is that he's got like a little piece of, you know, his own little slice of heaven, if you could say, his own property to park it on too, so that if, you know, he can just like ride it or park it. You know what I mean? It's funny. Yeah, that's the one thing is I don't know how to make them stop. The only thing I know how to do is ask them to stop. You know, they need to stop though. I can't force them to stop, so I can just tell you guys that they might put me in their dungeon. I might have to sit there and be at their whim. And I'm trying not to let that happen. I have 4 video angles showing that the deputy pushed me first, that I wasn't under arrest. I wasn't under arrest at the time that there was nobody said you're under arrest and then pushed me. No, they pushed me and then I defended myself, and then they said now you're under arrest, signifying the fact that I wasn't under arrest just prior when I was shoved. But nobody in this county cares about that. I know that. No, there's probably people that care about it. I can't say nobody. I don't know everything. I'm just saying. Just speaking from what I feel, from what I'm seeing. I really wish I could just beg a bunch of the, you know, auditors to come to county and come to town and, you know, perform their ways, their lawful ways, and you know. I don't want to. I don't want to be the only one. I don't want to be the only dissident in the county. I need other brave folks that are willing to just say no to the wants and whims of the county. You know. For one, there's a ton of public service agents around here that need to be recorded. And they're trying to charge me with stalking for recording a public service agent and protesting the public service agent. That's not stalking. That's protesting and recording the public service agent in the course of public duties, but they're calling it stalking. So they might even just be able to just throw me in their jail if they can make it look
or sound, or they can suppress the evidence enough. If nobody cares about the evidence, then that will help them suppress the evidence, and they will be able to just do whatever they want. I'm telling you. Exactly, Justice Berserker, and that's exactly why I've been wanting to talk with you, because you have good ideas like that. You know, we need some sort of a group where somebody that we can trust. I already know there's a handful of people that know my email address and even my phone number. You know, the Tribe, Chili, Audit Them, Tyrant Terminator Audits, a couple of these guys. I can trust them because I have no reason but to trust them, because I've already give them these informations. But yeah, we need a group. We need we need somebody, a database of sorts, somebody that we can trust, that is there for when we get body snatched, that somebody can say, hey, this just happened. You know, Silent Auditor, my little sister, and my wife are the ones in my life that would try to get a hold of somebody like Delete Laws, or you know, the Tribe, or maybe Broken System, Broken Trust, or something like that, to tell them that that something bad had happened to me. Okay, so, you know, yes, it needs to be done. We need that group. We need that group, Justice Berserker. There's no lawyers, Scrubzilla. I know. I can get it. Even if I had Medicaid, I can still get a free lawyer through the county because of indigency. You know, I'm poor. There's no fucking doubts about it. You know, this thing right here, shit, this is a beauty. This pigeon barn right here. But I got this given to me by a neighbor, one of the higher class neighbors, the ones that, you know, like he's a local employer that works as like the boss or the owner of a local business. So somebody that's known in the community, that you know, they don't necessarily. I feel like I'm getting harassed for being poor, but at the same time, that's not the only key about it, because it's also the private whim of that guy that was telling me I was a bottom feeding Obama lover, that told me that I was the village idiot, and that did my mom read that for me because she doesn't think I'm bright enough to read. That's the public service agent that was harassing me in that manner. Began threatening me, telling me that he would stuff my camera up my ass. Yeah. So, yeah. I got what's known as a public defender, Scrubzilla. And I'm trying to prove that I have videos I haven't even released to you guys about the this public defender lady. She says I'm only contracted, that she's only contracted, so that makes her not a public officer or employee. But the state of Nevada even has in a provision of law under a statute, it's that says that she's that contracted employees and agents are still employees and agents and everything. But she's on my video saying I'm not an employee or an officer or whatever. I'm not. She claims she's not an officer or employee, but she's supposed to be my public defender. So when I told her she's a government employee, she said no, she's not a government employee. So how do I have a public defender that's not a public employee? Can anybody figure that one out? How does my public defender say that she's not a public employee? Come on now. Yeah, they are public pretenders. Not one of them are good. This lady, she's all acting like she's freaking this high class one. She says she's a lawyer in Florida and other states other than just Nevada. You know what I mean? And it's like, why is that going to matter to me if you don't even think that you're a public employee? If you're so dense that you don't even think that you're a public employee, but you're a public defender, why am I being subjected to this? Why? You know, I already declined. I revoke consent. I already revoked consent. I do not consent to anything that's happening to me. I'm the only one in my case that's not a Knight County employee. I'm the only one in my case that's not a Nevada employee. Why am I being subjected to having a public defender that says, you know, they're not even a public employee. They don't even know that they're a public employee. Well, it's because I'm going to their courts. It's because I haven't signed anything. I haven't signed anything though. The only thing I've signed was without prejudice, duress, UCC 1-207, 1-308. You know. So basically, I have never even signed a full legal name signature on any of the documentation that I know of at this point, up to this point. So basically, I don't know really what's happening. They're doing wrong, okay? Country or city saying, county or city saying they don't work for the public. Yeah, exactly, Jeff Hates Pigs. They get paid from taxes. Yeah, they're contracted through the county. Therefore, they're the county's agent. Whether they're contracted for a short time or whether they're contracted for over 130 days. It talks about contracted agents in 5 CFR 2635.101, basic obligations of public service, as well as it talks about contracted employees in the NRS. Nevada revised statute. They talk about contracted employees. It says if they're more than a certain time or not more than 130 days, they're still an employee, just regardless of their contracted status. That same lawyer still wants to win his case for more money, though their lawyers at the end of the day, they do want their case. So again, better than a public pretender, but yeah, state lawyer. So yeah, but they're all state lawyers because Scubzilla, you cannot represent somebody in a court of law in the state of Nevada without being a Nevada State Bar associate. Okay. You have to be a Nevada State licensed bar, Nevada State Bar license holder. Licensed attorney is what I should say. That's what it's a Nevada State Bar licensed attorney. That's what it is. Nevada State Bar licensed attorney. You can't be any other. It's a violation of the Sixth Amendment, the right to counsel of your choice and all that. If you cannot afford one will be provided for you. Well, yeah, the one that you can afford, whether you pay for them or whether you get it provided, it's still a Nevada State attorney. So why would anyone in their right mind ever pay for a Nevada State attorney? You know what I mean? Nobody in their right mind would ever pay for a Nevada State attorney when you can get one appointed to you for free and it's still a Nevada State attorney. They cannot do anything special. They can only do what Nevada State tells them to do. Anything special is an inside job. They're working with the prosecutor. Those are the special times. Like in our case where a silent auditor was shot at. There's a video you can find on YouTube by KPLV. What is it? Is it KPL? No.
Reno News.
No, it's Pahrump Valley. It's P. Never mind. You don't know nothing about it the same as I do. You're in the same water as I am. about that situation. Why don't you get on your phone already and look it up so that I don't have to and do all this stuff? You know, God, I'm sitting here. I've been fighting my case for like a year and a half, and my family, they're helping. You know, they're here, like silent auditors, supporting me more than anybody else in my family, other than my wife, and like, you know, emotionally or whatever, and monetarily in any way of support you could think of. Those two are like doing it. Hey, Crystal. Awesome to have you.
KPVM
KPVM.
25 TV.
Yeah. Okay. The video on YouTube is Seeger. Leads to arrest of Lynn Seeger. KPVM 5 TV is the channel. YouTube is KPVM 25 TV. The heading of the title of the video is Altercation Leads to Arrest of Linda Seeger. Can you put that in the chat, the link to that video, Scrub? They all work against the public no matter what, flat out fuckery. Yeah, I hear that.
Here, it's coming in the chat right now.
Crystal, describe in like one sentence how you've been treated by the Jim Basinger guy. Employee Jim Basinger. Irish Demon Court Cam. Hey man, I'll be going live soon. You're welcome to join me. Mike Litoris will be on with me. Oh yeah, dude. No, I don't know if I'm gonna be over there, Irish Demon, but you know, I might stop by. But I don't think I've ever commented on one of your videos, and I don't think I've never been on one of your panels. And I don't really want to be Irish Demon, because I don't think that your people are honest people. But that's just my opinion. So, you know, it's not like I want anything done to your people about if they were even found to be dishonest. But I don't want you to have to be. I don't want your people, you and your people over here around me and my people, just straight up doing nothing but talking shit. You know what I mean? I could only imagine what questions you have for me, you know, and what you would want to showcase. I laugh with you. My people are fair like me. Want to hear you out. Also agree with your comments on moms. Well, that's cool, I hope. Everybody, him and his Irish Demon cohort people, funny ones, are gonna sit there. I bet you they're over there laughing about my mama giving me my house and how you know, Jim Basinger said that, didn't your mama get you to read, or did your mama read that for you because you know, you're not bright enough to read? That he thinks I'm not bright enough to read. I bet you they're over there joking it up, fucking little funny fuckers. But he's over here trying. No, man, please drop by, man. I like having a laugh with you. My people are fair like me, huh? Fair. I want to hear you out. Also with your, it's in the blue. Don't be hoodwinked by the demon. Yeah, definitely. Ruder than shit. Somehow he bought the storage units out here, and I had a unit there from my home growing up after my dad died. This guy takes my stuff and gave no warnings. I hate that, Crystal. I'm sorry about that. Wish I could have stopped him. I would have thrown my body in front of the dumpster if I knew that they were throwing your stuff in the trash. And locks the dump, so I had no access to my belongings. So basically, the Jim Basinger bought the storage sheds from the last owner, where you were holding a storage shed with your stuff in it, and then the Jim Basinger bought the storage sheds and just throws every single fucking thing away in the trash of everybody's belongings.
Don't let nobody down there to go through it either.
Not at all, man. My mom is the light of my life, bro. That's beautiful, Irish Demon. And as for your disability, I respect you coming on for fighting that and getting it done. I don't laugh at those who really try their best. Well, thank you, Irish Demon. Anyone with the name Demon is just that. We love you too, Scrubzilla. Silent, love you, buddy. That's beautiful, Irish Demon. You know, that's the truth.